New year, same frog.
Only shooting stars break the mold.
Hello everybody and welcome to Brawl Stars. I'm Amy the Amazonian and today I'm playing one of my favorite decks, the Gitrog Monster. You may be thinking, Amy, you already have a Gitrog Monster Brawl Stars. Yes, but I had to change an awful lot of cards in this deck because a certain Field of the Dead got banned and there were a lot of cards in this deck that really were there for Field of the Dead. You might notice I still have a split between snow and non-snow lands. I'm lazy, and I don't feel like changing it. Also, I still do have Into the North in this deck. Right, what's Gitrog Monster? The Gitrog Monster is a frog horror, also featured on my shirt. Haha! This was a gift from Mike. This was my holiday gift for a Secret Santa exchange, and I love it because I love my Gitrog Monster. Gitrog Monster, frog horror, death touch, 6/6, 5 mana. Wow, what a well-statted beast this is! But it works specifically with land sacrifice. The Gitrog Monster is all about putting your dirt in the graveyard. So, at the beginning of your upkeep, when you have the Gitrog Monster out, you have to sacrifice a land. If you don't, you sacrifice the Gitrog Monster. But whenever a land goes into your graveyard from anywhere, you draw a card. This is great against anybody who's trying to destroy your lands, because you'll get to draw extra cards. You also get to play more lands per turn, so you're very much incentivized to have a lot of lands in this deck. In fact, I think I have 42 lands, excluding MDFCs. MDFCs, things like Kazandu Mammoth, actually do not count toward the Gitrog Monster's ability. There's a couple cards that specifically combo with the Gitrog Monster. Things like Underrealm Lich, which replaces your draws with these 3 filters filling up the graveyard. Mill, self-mill especially, partners nicely with the Gitrog Monster. And of course, you want to be able to replay all of those lands from your graveyard with things like Crucible of Worlds or a Ramunap Excavator. We also have a couple things that are just, you know, fun and good. And like to destroy a lot of things. We got some kind of board wipes in here. We've got worms, girls, and meat hook massacres. That's right, we got massacres of all sorts in this deck. A little bit of ramp early, okay, a lot of bit of ramp early. Removal through the middle, and then big old beaters at the top, including some new cards like Cultivator Colossus. I actually have not gotten to play this card out yet, but I'm looking forward to trying it. It looks like our first opponent is going to be Omnath. Also, the Squirrel Monger. Surprised that they're not playing Chatterfang. You know what? Chatterfang players have to have other interests too. So we have an alright hand here. I've got some lands that are going to come in tapped, like Woodland Cemetery or the Kazandu Valley. But I should still be able to line up Dryad of the Elysian Grove on turn 3 and use it to spit out some extra lands. Oh, or Settle the Wilds, another new card. Settle the Wilds is an interesting card. In this deck, you want to cast this pretty early on because it gives you permanence with a mana value equal to number of lands you control. This is an arena-only card introduced through Alchemy. But if you have something like 12 lands out and you don't have a Galta in your deck, sorry buddy, but you ain't getting anything. Ooh, the Incubation Druid. Very cool. Little Florahedron coming out. So my opponent is ramping quite a bit. This Omnath Locus of the Royal is the Elementals and Lands Omnath. It's very good. I'll go for the Dryad of the Elysian Grove here over Settle the Wilds. Because I'd like to get a 5 or 6 drop off of this. 7, maybe. Ooh, Cavalier of Gales. Cavalier of Gales is going to give them a bit of a brainstorm. Hello there, you big, beautiful elemental you. This is also an elemental. I actually originally thought this was going to be a plant because it's very plant-like in appearance. Nope! Elemental! Sure? I don't get it. I could start scooting and swarming here. Let's do that. We got the scoot. I'm gonna play a land, and then I'm gonna settle the wilds. And that gives me my new 7-drop, the Cultivator Colossus, and a whole bunch of Scootapatoodles. And my opponent says, oh god, oh no, I can't deal with that, and they're out of here. Next up, it's the Scarab God. Okay, I've got some mana. Got a Druid. Let's do this. All slow lands, though. So, get this Barren Moor out here. So this Scarab God deck may be Dimir control, it might be enter the battlefield, and it might be zombies. I personally run Scarab God as my zombies commander. If this is enter the battlefield with a lot of cards like Hostage Taker, I might have a problem. Guardian Idol. Dusk Legion out. Look like it is going to be the enter the battlefield variant of the Scarab God. I have up to 4 mana here. I want to save my Baleful Mastery for the Scarab God or other things that they might be reanimating. I think for right now, I'm just going to take this as like an off turn so I can hit 5 on 5. It's Rankle! Hi, Rankle! Hi, Rankle! I ain't dealing with that. I don't want you making me sacrifice my Paradise Druid. Counterspell? That's criminal. That's a criminal act right there. How dare you? Well. In they go. And they'll make me sacrifice. Maybe make me discard? I don't think so. Oh, nope, they are going to discard a card. I'll drop Mending, since that's much more of a late game card. I can also just put it back into hand. Whee! Acolyte of Affliction! Return to me. I would like another land. Thank you. Lands are good because they let me frog. Frog and Wren and other types of things. Merfolk Looter. They can make me sacrifice my Acolyte of Affliction here. Can't believe you have Counterspell. How dare you! Any creatures I put in the graveyard are at risk of being reanimated. Not a fan of that. Ah, Scrub God! Behold, a tree. A 5/5 tree. Very nice tree. I made it myself. Want to bring back my Paradise Druid? It has Hexproof. A 4/4 Dusk Legion Zealot, not bad either. They could also just, like, loot. Put something in their graveyard. Okay, they're bringing out the Dusk Legion Zealot. Nice. If they get a land, they can reanimate a second thing. Trees with reach, able to block rankles. Being able to block rankles, very good. Very nice. Most excellent. If they're gonna yeet some things at Ren. Oh, in they go! I don't actually have to keep Ren alive. And yet, I will. You're welcome to steal that Acolyte of Affliction, opponent. I need a few more lands so you can block you. Oh, Timeless Witness. Fun. Okay, we're gonna plus. Come on, hit like 7 lands. That's 1! That's 1 in an exquisitely reanimatable card for my opponent. They'll be able to reanimate it in response to me trying to hit it with Timeless Witness. What a problem. Alright, well here's Doom Whisperer. Oh, they're going for the loot. Okay. Yeah, take out that worm. Not gonna do mid-combat. I like taking Acolyte here. Ooh, they're going for Paradise. Okay. They have 2 zombies out, so I get drained for 2. Oh, and they're coming at me with everybody? Cool, cool, cool. Do I feel like blocking at all here? Sets them back a little bit mana-wise. Yeah, bring out that worm. Do you want to bring out that worm? Who wouldn't want to bring out a worm? Oh, worm. So I'm going to take 8, 9, 10. But I do want to check out the top of my deck. Ooh, ooh, who you taking there? Acolyte. Nice. Hit some lands, but they can bring back any of these. Allow me to approach death. Nope. Maybe. That currently hits worm. I draw that. What's the Ren? Hopefully get a whole bunch of Dirtery now. I'm probably dead, though. You know, we'll see. Give me dirt. Look at that, it's lands! So we're gonna go ahead and play out our frog. Gitrog Monster! And I'm not gonna wait because I don't like holding priority. Am I still dead? Yes. Do I get to feel better about myself? Also yes. I get to feel good because I have an 8/8 tree and they don't. I don't have an 8/8 tree anymore. Aww. Oh well, guess I'll die. This opponent is running Jadar, Ghoul Caller of Nephalia, who spits out zombies every turn, and who is no longer bugged in the game. That's not relevant if you didn't know he was bugged. It's just like, why are you telling me that the card works correctly? Because for a while it didn't work correctly. So here comes Jadar on turn 2, making a little buddy. Hi there, buddy. Who's a good little zombie? So the decaying zombie swings in, deals its 2 damage, and dies. But it's fine, because they get another one. I have up to 4 mana here, which I think makes this a perfect time to bind Jadar. Bye-bye, Jadar. Jadar can possibly come back next turn anyway. Too bad, get rid of this. I like binding the old gods because it destroys a thing, ramps me, and bonus death touch. I mean, my commander already has death touch, but still. Dark Ritual? Oh, that's a Chiliana.
The undead make
Yikes. Okay. So, new goal. Get to Casualties of War as fast as we can. Got it. Got it, got it, got it.
They were a lousy servant anyway.
And take a non-basic forest here. Ideally the Snow Forest, because it comes in tapped. I have up to 5 mana this turn. I'm going to go for Mending of Dominaria, because that way they will not be inclined to -4, because I'm not putting anything else on this battlefield. Dark Ritual.
Rise and shine.
Turns out that mana acceleration, pretty scary. I'm very happy that we do not have Soul Ring in Arena. It really just gives such an advantage to the player who gets it first. Ooh, and the Phyrexian Obliterator. All right, well, we found which creature we're targeting. My god, did I ever find which creature I'm targeting. Okay. Casualties of War. Destroy a land, destroy a creature, and destroy a planeswalker. You. Sure. Okay. Goodbye, Liliana.
No defeat.
Juicy. Let's go ahead and get our Elvish Reclaimer out here as well. And I'm actually going to put an upkeep stop because of Mending of Dominaria actually brings back lands untapped. So I can sacrifice a land right before it goes off. Oh, just kidding. No, I can't because both my creatures are dead. Bye, guys. They're going to get shuffled back into my library. Choices, choices, choices. And which do I want to take? I'm feeling that Frog isn't great here because I don't have any lands in hand. I like Ashaya because she's extra, extra big. I also kind of like just, I'm going to lead with Acolyte, see what she hits. Ooh, my very own worm. Or Augur of Autumn. Give me that Augur. Pfft, really, Elvish Reclaimer? You're showing up again? This will still hit me for 2 damage. Ouchie. I'm sure they have lots of other big, scary removal in their deck. Because why wouldn't you? You're a Jadar. Well, at least there's a land off top. Ooh, Doomy Boy. Some of this. Some of that. Did not mill any lands, but I can still throw this Crucible of Worlds out here. Or get my Doomy Boy, because we have Coven. Excellent. Now I have the big boys. Elvish Reclaimer used to be a card I would use to get Field of the Dead, but it still has some nice tools it can grab. It can grab Scry lands, it can just fill up my graveyard with lands, trigger the Gitrog Monster, or it can grab Bojuka Bog, which is actually something that does a lot of work for me. Aw, okay, bye Ashaya. They are no longer lands. Oh, and a Blood Chief's Thirst as well. Trying to think if I can risk activating it here. I don't think I can. I think that that would be too much damage. They know that I have to block Massacre Wurm here, so they probably are going to swing in with everybody. Nope, they're leaving Jadar back. I don't think that the 1 damage is worth it to them. It's an Incubation Druid. Finality clears out everything but the worm. Well, not like I have much choice. Cleared everything but the worm. Going for some card draw. They can also snack something to the Phyrexian Tower. I'm gonna scooch this Incubation Druid off the top. Just in case there's something else I can do, or play, or see. It's just a snow-covered forest. Well, I'm not dead yet. I'm just mostly dead. They attack in. I have to block. This puts me down to 1 life. What are you gonna do with all that worm? Well, we already know what card's on top of our library. Snow-covered forest. Oh! And what a way to kill me! They meat hook massacred for lethal. Love to see it. Killing their own worm to kill me. A massacre for a massacre. Hello. My next opponent is Extus, Auric Overlord. 2 ways this game could go. Number 1, sacrifice token heaven. Number 2, spells and recursion. It's almost always the first one, though. Typically, the backside of this card is the actual commander, and Extus never gets played. Thankfully, I get to ramp. Aha, into the north. There it is. Oh. 2 mana, and I have not committed anything to the battlefield yet. Alright. Well, I want to have some fun. So I'm going to grab this Pool of Vigorous Growth. X equals 2. Discard a land. See what I can get. Give me the goods. Oh my god, look, it's a rat colony. Great. It's a rat colony. Better than nothing, right? Come at me. Okay. Cruxa. I'll drop the finale. And Thruben Inspector. Ma'am. Okay, well, here comes the Gitrog Monster. Thriving Moor on the battlefield, and I'm gonna swing in with my rat. Go get him, rat! The Inspector's like, I don't understand what's going on. Why did you put this rat here? Okay, Midnight Reaper out on the battlefield, meaning their creatures dying gets them cards. I actually do think this might be an Extus primarily deck, because they're playing a lot of non-legendary cards that benefit from spells and dying and everything else. That's cool. Let's see. I think I'll lead with ye old Cultivate. Get myself some lands. And swinging. Taking a peek at my graveyard. It's mostly dirt. Great. Now I could pay X equals 3 and discard one of these. Make a creature. And you know what? I'm gonna do that. Because I think it's fun. Who needs a board wipe when you can have a King of the Pride? Oh, okay. King of the Pride. Mm-hmm. Sure is. Mascot interception. They are stealing the king! Oh no! I can only imagine they're going to sacrifice him. Please, sir, not my lion. No! Aww. Poor kitty. This is cat theft. Alright, well, at least now we have a World Shaper. Great way to get all that dirt back from the graveyard. And since I've got this Field of Ruin here, I'm actually going to hit their Castle Ardenvale. This might give them the fixing they need for something like Cruxa, but it also lets me put more lands in my graveyard. Hooray, lands. Drew an Arcane Signet. Nice. I don't actually need that. By the way, if I want to ever double draw, I can Field of Ruin my own cards. Pro tip, it's legal. And this is just fun, so I'm gonna keep doing it. Go, Pool of Vigorous Growth. Give me a Tin Street Cadet. It's good for me to have extra creatures on the battlefield in case they do get to awaken the Blood Avatar. But right now, we're just kind of having fun. They took my cat, they attacked me with it, and then they sacrificed it for money. They don't have the mana for Cruxa. They could have gotten the mana for Cruxa, but they didn't. I do have the mana for Ixtus. But instead, it's time for a Valky, who's going to take a peek at my hand and see that I only have an Eat to Extinction. Dread Wanderer comes in tapped, very good at blocking, very good at being sacrificed. Just like this forest is very good at being sacrificed. Get yourself out of here. Llanowar Elf. Necroblossom Snarl. One sec, Valky, out of the way. Out of the way, buddy. See what's on top of our library. Soul Shatter. I don't need that. I don't need to shatter any souls. Actually, wait. I want to attack first. Get in there, kids. I was hoping I might get to draw a little more. That's fine. I'm gonna discard this Necroblossom Snarl. And I got a Prismari Apprentice. I love rolling them bones. How many lands do I have in my graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I would like my World Shaper to die. They're attacking me with my very own frog. And I imagine he's going to be sacrificed. Village Rites in the hand. It's Village Rites, all right. And I'm going to move Gitrog Monster back over into the command zone. And then I'm going to attack in with a great anger. Ooh, I saw that girl. I wonder what I can get on X equals 7. I don't care about having a Llanowar Elf here. I'd rather have a Bramble Wurm! Oh, I would rather have a Bramble Wurm. That's like true facts. Gains me life, is big, has reach, no rankles allowed. In fact, Bramble Wurm has reach, has definitely caught opponents off guard before. Pretty good card in Limited, we'll say that. Ooh, and the Immersturm Predator just sitting up there in the air. And I'm greedy, so I am going to play this Cultivator Colossus. And my opponent is like, come on, just kill me. And they have conceded. A GG, Extus. Alright, our next opponent is Dina, a fellow Golgari player, I see. I'm totally down with that, so I'm going to keep this. I have 3 mana, sorta, it counts, and I can kind of move off of that. Dina is a combo commander, but she's also pretty cool just on her own. What makes Dina super neat and interesting is the fact that she combos with Exquisite Blood. You get that out, you get Dina out, and you can win the game pretty easily. But she works well with any life gain, which there is plenty of in green and black. You can do the same combo, the Exquisite Blood combo, with Veto as well, and there's usually also a Veto in the deck, and a whole bunch of tutors to find the combo pieces. So here comes Dina, bright and early, swinging at me, making me lose life, they gain life. And I ramp. Whoop. Dina also has like a sacrifice effect, but it almost never gets used outside of Limited. It's one of those things where it's like, oh, I can be tricky, and if I have a couple big boys, then my blockers get all convoluted. But I feel like it very rarely happens. So I have a choice here between, would I like a 3-drop or would I like a 4-drop? I'm gonna go for 4. Nice. Vraska can kill Dina. Soul Shatter can also kill Dina. Mortality Sphere can also kill Dina. Alright, Wishclaw Talisman. I mentioned before, they have tutors. That's how they can get it. They appear to be missing lands, though, so I kind of like the idea of just being real rude and wrecking their dear Dina. Choices. I'm gonna go for Vraska here. Ma'am. Vraska, destroy Dina. Paradise Druid, come on out here. Having played Demonic Tutor before, I can tell you that very often when I tutor, I tutor for a land. It's what I need, it's what I crave. The night market look at is swinging at me. I want to keep my Vraska alive because she works just so nicely with the Gitrog Monster. And they're gonna Mortality Sphere. That's great. So the way they timed that was they attacked in, got me to block. That's kind of a good trade for them. And the life gain got them the discounted Mortality Sphere and allowed them to still use this Wishclaw Talisman. And they finally got 3 lands. Now look, I have a Wishclaw Talisman. Oh boy, I don't want a Cultivator Colossus when I don't have any lands in hand. Also kind of awkward with no lands. I'm gonna go Fertile Footsteps. Grab some dirt. Gitrog. I'm gonna chill with my Wishclaw Talisman that I definitely made myself. Black. They scry. Hello. I am just a sweet little frog. Do not hurt me. Oh no, what a heartless act to kill a frog. So rude. Well, there's nothing game-winning if I do that, so... Frog again. Also, I guess, sure, Elvish Reclaimer. Why not? And this is a sorcery... Actually, it's not sorcery speed. It's only during your turn. So I can't do it now. 5 mana. Time for some blood? No? Okay. Well, I'm still holding this Mortality Sphere. They got swamps. Now they have mana. And they have killed my frog again. Rude! Would you cut that out? Would you stop killing my frog? Here, you know what? What if I played another frog, a different frog, a slightly different frog? Now I'm gonna play Vraska. Vraska rules! Let's go, ladies! And I am going to plus munch up my swamp. Yum, 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 yum. Ooh, a forest. And that gets me 3 damage in on the Elvish Reclaimer. Wait a minute. Huh. Mastermind's acquisition. They are once again tutoring. Beldrose Witherbloom making a pest. Very, very pesty. And I'm gonna go ahead and hit you with a Soul Shatter. Goodbye, Beldrose Witherbloom. Ooh, I see what you're doing. They're going to make it so it comes back tapped. Okay. Should save this. The Beldrose is less of a threat to me than their combo. She's back. She's tapped. That's great. And I'm going to sacrifice this Wishclaw Talisman. Yum, yum, yum. Tasty, tasty, tasty. Oh. A Murderous Rider. Look at how much mana they have. Not enough to combo off next turn. Get out of here, Beldrose. Untapping? What for? Heroic Intervention. Alright, the fact this person is committed so much to keeping Beldrose alive, screw it. Out of here. Out of here. I ain't dealing with this. Come at me, bro. If they have Veto and Exquisite Blood, maybe they could pull it off. But right now, as it stands, nope, that's one life, one pest, one dream. Good game, opponent. And that we are out of the match. I want to say, holy cow, Ulmanati! Ulmanati, thank you for gifting 20 subs in the channel. Ulmanati, thank you so much for gifting a sub to Dragon Sarah, Verlor, Greeny T, TKer, Ponky Pack, Hexenmeister, Levo Peaches, Pipeman, Fandhaminum, the Exus, Yellow Strike, Ice Smooth, Mantis Man, Mark Syphilis, Dr. Tempo, Dragon Demic, Pip Pip Momus, Pepe Palms? Pepe Palms, there we go. Magzillion, Perfectus, Walla TV, and Cell324. Happy New Year to you too. I think we could call that last skin the end of the episode. Let's do it. Thank you all so much for watching this episode of Brawl Stars. As always, if you'd like to watch this be recorded live, you can catch me at twitch.tv/Amazonian, where I stream almost every day. Until then, stay lit, Rog, with the Gitrog.